Superintendent of Schools Thompson, his wife Patsy Ball, members of the school committee, members of the faculty, staff, parents, friends, and distinguished graduates. I'm honored to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 1991. To begin our program, I have the honor of introducing our outstanding Ipswich High School concert band and soloist Ruth Berry to lead us in the national anthem. Please stand. Please be seated. I'm honored at this time to present our honors address presented by our honor speaker, Laurie A. Chenard.
Good afternoon, Mr. Thompson, members of the school committee, Mr. Furtado, Mr. Kieran, honored guests, members of the faculty, family, and friends. Here we are, the class of 1991, assembled together for probably the last time in our lives. Together, we have reached a point of respite. We are all here together with our family and friends to celebrate our achievement. We are graduating. We have worked hard and accomplished much. Work for us the past 12 years has been school. I remember 2 years ago sitting in the band and listening to the graduation speakers of the class of 1989. The valedictorian mentioned something about not knowing when the grass had turned green. At that point, at the end of my sophomore year, I realized that I had not noticed exactly when the grass had turned green either. That afternoon, when it seemed like everyone was focusing on their futures in college, the armed forces, or the work field, I too looked at my future. But I had a different perspective. Yes, of course I wanted to work at school in order to get into a good college so I could get a decent job. But the main focus of my thought that afternoon was that I wanted to be able to say in my senior year that I had noticed that the grass was turning greener and greener, not notice after it had already done so. This year, I did just that. I did notice when the grass turned green. It may seem simple and insignificant to some, but think about it. The simple things in life are often the most cherished. A child's laughter, a friendly smile, a moment of insightful conversation. How many people in this room actually remember or even noticed when it was that the first flowers bloomed, or when the leaves completely came out, or when the grass turned green? Maybe some of us noticed the first robin of the spring season, but many of us did not. Why is that? Perhaps we were too busy picking up the dry cleaning, fixing the broken fence, or working to notice that the grass needed to be mowed. Rudyard Kipling wrote in a poem entitled If, and he said, "If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it." But that distance run does not have to be run without taking time out, if I may use the hackneyed expression, to smell the roses. I am sure that Kipling did not mean for us to sprint through every minute. There must be a balance here. There is a need to prioritize. At some times, it is appropriate to sprint, but there are other times when it is necessary to jog, walk, or even stop and look around. We are a society that is obsessed with time. We are entirely too busy. Most of us spend our mornings and afternoons working. In the evenings, we think about what happened that day as we were working. We relax by sitting back, putting our feet up, remote control in hand, and clicking on the television. It then tells us what everyone else was doing at work while we were working. On vacations and holidays, instead of enjoying ourselves, we count how many days are left until we have to return to work. Society mandates that each individual must be successful. This is a realistic expectation as long as it is the individual's choice of success. When society, as it often does, equates success with money, the concept turns from a realistic expectation to a relentless drive. That drive consumes most of us from time to time, but we always have to remember to keep time for those simple things that are so important to us, but are often taken for granted. If we miss these simple pleasures, how can we fully enjoy all of the other aspects of life? People always say that time passes too quickly. Perhaps it would not seem to do so if each day were cherished for its real value. For many of us anxiously sitting here, the last 4 years, maybe even the last 12 years, have passed too quickly. But this is our day. This one is for us. Let us stop and reflect. As we think about our past, cherish our present, and look forward toward our future, let us make ourselves this promise, that we will temper our desire for material success, secure in the knowledge that our humanity and our happiness is too high a price to pay for such an ambiguous commodity. Thank you.
Thank you, Laurie. We will now have 2 musical selections. The first, Choose Something Like a Star by Randall Thompson, which will be performed by our concert choir under the direction of Miss Claire Kao. And then the Regenesis Song of the Planet by John Higgins by our concert band under the direction of Jerry Dolan. That we have such an outstanding band and chorus is directly the result of the excellence of the directors, Mr. Dolan and Ms. Kao, as well as the talent of our students. For the school of 379 students to produce such quality work certainly does take the tremendous effort and hard work of these outstanding teachers, and I certainly know that you join me in congratulating them for the outstanding job they've done today. my pleasure at this time to present our salutatorian, Joshua B. Nove.
Good afternoon. We're over 92 million miles away from the sun. If we were to translate into distance the amount of spaghetti Americans eat each week, it would take the form of a single strand of pasta that would encircle the Earth over 7,000 times. That rubber ball I just threw downward bounced a distance of approximately 22 feet upward to hit the ceiling. What is distance? I'd like to talk about distance briefly with you this afternoon, considering aspects of the word as they relate to our present position and to our society. At this time, there are 96 soon-to-be Ipswich High School graduates. Considering the first definition of distance in Webster's 9th edition dictionary, the degree or amount of separation between 2 points, lines, surfaces, or objects measured along the shortest path joining them, the physical distance between us is not great. Looking at a later definition, we find emotional separation. In that regard, we are also not particularly distant. We are all in the same situation. We've been through 13 years of school together to get to this one day. I've known many of you since kindergarten and through 5 different schools. At the middle school, separate Winthrop and Doyon classes merged, and our present class was formed. Since then, among us, and with the addition of many noteworthy new students along the way, we have developed tender friendships, experienced the same humorous or for some reason unforgettable experiences, and faced similar teachers, as benign or wicked as they might have seemed. Though we're not perfectly unified as a class, we're still more closely related to each other than we are to the outside world as a whole. Next year, as we enter college or the world of work, distances will begin to increase. Consider the magnitude of distance involved in each of the following 2 examples. An Arctic tern often migrates over 20,000 miles during the course of a year. It is approximately 5,100 miles to Athens, according to the sign at John Sitgo. This fall, some of us may find ourselves many hundreds or several thousands of miles away from home, and will be glad to be there, far away from our parents and from what some of us call boring Ipswich. Others may find ourselves far away, a bit homesick, with only people we've never seen before around us. And still others may find ourselves in Ipswich or in the immediate vicinity, a bit lonelier or more exhausted from work. Distance, along with change and pressure, will be realities for most of us soon. Right now, I'm 50 feet away from Asatar Bear. I'm 26 feet away from Gentugas. We're all located within an area of 500 square feet. Conceivably, if all the members of this class were to space themselves equally across the United States, each of us would stand approximately 31 miles distant from the next closest person. Or if we did the same thing along the entire equator, I guess we'd need boats then, we'd be over 250 miles apart from each other. I'm not saying this to present you with obscure or intimidating statistics. I'm just saying that we will soon be much more isolated from each other than we ever have been before. Consider some more distances. Our track is 368 meters in length. The distance between our elbows and our wrists should be the same as the length of one of our feet. Though we will be more isolated from each other after graduation, we will, of course, not be isolated on the whole. There will be other high school graduates around us. There will be friendly, helpful people. There may also be unfriendly, or aggressively competitive people from all over the world around us. Some countries, such as Japan, as I'm sure we've heard numerous times before, appear to comprehend distance more readily than we do and are offering competition to us in what we thought was our homeland. It's not that they're more intelligent than we, it's just that they're willing to work harder and that they seem to understand better than most Americans that the entire world could be their domain. If we can learn to see the world holistically, work hard, and keep the distance between us and those surrounding us to a minimum, there is no reason why we should not be as competitive and as successful in the future as the Japanese have been recently. I'm not saying that we should all go gung-ho by abandoning our present friends, leaving home, and jumping into the middle of an international battle, but instead that we should learn to accept our independence and our challenge. We should strongly consider trekking forward into unexplored territory instead of backtracking in retreat to a simpler, more static, or less challenging mode of living. Throughout the upcoming years, each of us should look around ourselves to find out what truly suits us best in life. Once we find this niche, we will find ourselves being surrounded by a new set of friends. This will mark a return to intimacy, a closing of the distance between people that will be more permanent and likely more far-reaching than that we've experienced here in high school. I also see a need for us to decrease the distance between ourselves and the environment in the future. The environment is a very stable portion of our planet in comparison to our human race, which is the fidgety and all-demanding force that is constantly altering the environment as it alters itself. We should learn from nature. Birds will often return to the same tree to nest year after year until it has been cut down. Our environment presently supports several million species, but every day several dozen are made extinct at the hands of humans. Of course, we should perform such actions as recycling, conserving non-renewable resources, slowing the level of construction, and developing alternative resources. But the most important thing we can do is to understand and respect the environment. This does not necessarily mean watching birds for many hours a week, as I have done and continue to do, or sitting down with a recently flattened porcupine and counting its quills. It means using common sense and voluntarily not doing such things as dumping trash in the woods, wastefully using paper, or working for or investing in a company that illegally lumbers or disregards wetland regulations. It might be as simple as that. If all present high school students in the nation left school with this mindset, our relationship with the environment might be less volatile in the future. I'd like to leave with 3 words I believe we should each consider in our future endeavors. Word 1, humor. It is not healthy to be serious every moment of our lives. Employers and friends will likely admire us for our humor, as long as it is appropriate and not oppressively continuous. Word 2, openness. Let's consider all of our own ideas. Listen to the ideas of others. Don't irreversibly commit ourselves to any course of action unless we've looked around and examined whatever other options there might be. And finally, word 3, perseverance. Whatever we end up pursuing as vocations, let's do them well. All jobs are necessary to keep our society stable. Let's also agree not to compromise and concede our expectations when we could instead continue working hard to actualize our most valued goals. I'm getting near the end of my talk. There's only 2 inches left in my speech. The only things I have left to say are enjoy life and achieve success, whatever success may be for each of us. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again sometime down the road. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Richard F. Thompson, for his remarks.
Good afternoon, graduates, friends, and family. It's a beautiful day for a graduation, a very exciting time to be a young person with all the wonders of tomorrow ahead of you. The world of tomorrow, it's just unbelievable what we're going to see. Predictions are that within the next 5 years, most people in urban areas will have mobile telephones about the size of a billfold that they'll carry with them at all times. Instant communication, no more looking for a phone booth. On a daily basis, more fiber optics are being installed all around the country. Once that task is complete, we'll begin to see a proliferation of TV sets connected to phones so we can see the person we talk to. It's an exciting time to be alive. So many new inventions. There presently exists a computer that can listen as you speak, correct for syntax, correct the grammar, translate into your choice of 4 languages, and then type your presentation in 90 seconds. Right now, McDonald's has a laser cooker connected to a computer. You select your hamburger for cooking your choice and receive a perfectly cooked hamburger in 30 seconds. The story about tomorrow's wonders are endless, but they're not all a bed of roses. Let's look again at some of these examples. The McDonald's with a laser cooker connected to the computer only requires a staff of 2 people. These people need skills in applied physics, mathematics, and robotics. The 2 laser workers are paid about $35 an hour. The other 30 workers at the McDonald's are laid off. Let's talk about that transcribing computer, the one that listens to our speech, corrects it, and instantly types it. What do you think that machine is going to do for the secretarial field? Eliminated as we presently know it. And when routine work is eliminated, higher level skills become more necessary to stay employed. With this example, there will be fewer secretaries needed. They will probably become communication specialists, and they'll be responsible for organizing, planning, and examining documents for content. These jobs will be highly desirable and will be very well paid. The point I'm trying to make is this. On a worldwide basis, there are new types of jobs emerging every day that are exciting, extremely well paid, and challenging. And there are other jobs that are disappearing, like the elevator operator, the bowling pin setter, the milkman, and other jobs are going to follow into obsolescence. The meter readers will soon be extinct. Water meters can be tied to a single computer that monitors their cost. In fact, all of us are in occupations that are in transition. We are told by the World Futurist Organization that promising careers in the future are in areas like the following: operators of information systems, managers of information systems, designers of information systems. By the year 2000, that's 9 years away, 80% of the workforce will be engaged in information. If you don't know what this means, you'd better be finding out. Other promising careers are going to be in research and teaching, robotics, planning, installing, monitoring them, underwater exploration, including underwater mining, and aquaculture, exploring new frontiers in space, and healthcare will expand with breakthroughs in genetics, bionics, cryology, and laser surgery. All are exciting new careers. The world can be yours, but not without a price. Here's the price you have to pay. You must continue your education in order to stay with the fast-changing world of work. We're told by the Department of Labor that the average person in the future will need to be trained for new jobs at least 5 times during their lifetime. Continued education is your key and your parents' key to a successful venture into tomorrow's world. We in the public schools are already changing our curricula so that you will be prepared to continue your education, not just in college, but in trade schools, workshops, and even with educational TV. There are lots of ways to stay updated. I challenge you to find the way that's best for you and to pursue your continued education with real zeal. If you do, I promise you, your world will be a better, richer place than it will be without that continued learning. I wish you well with the great educational adventures that the future holds for you. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. I'm honored at this time to present our valedictorian, Ruth E. Berry.
Good afternoon. It is my great pleasure to be able to speak to all of you today. High school is the best time of your life. That's what everyone says. Well, when I heard that for the first time, I was skeptical. I'd had an awful lot of fun in middle school, and I wasn't sure whether I was ready to move on to all the high demands and expectations I knew would be put on me in high school. But, obviously, I didn't have much choice in the matter. I had to go to high school. So I did, and when I got here, yes, there were high demands and expectations. The workload was tough, and as an upperclassman, there was substantial pressure to do well on SATs, to choose possible colleges, to fill out application after application after application, and to make some pretty difficult decisions about the future. But I did get through all the hard work and pressure, while at the same time managing to have quite a bit of fun. Up to this point, high school has been the best time of my life, and there is one factor in particular that has caused me to enjoy it so much. That factor is extracurricular activities. This year, the town of Ipswich, along with many, many other communities in Massachusetts, suffered a very bad scare. Due to severe decreases in state funding, the Ipswich public schools were faced with the unpleasant possibility of losing many extracurricular activities. Our sports, our fine arts programs, our music and drama activities, our clubs, all were in danger of being cut substantially, maybe even eliminated. Having participated actively myself in musical groups, plays, and clubs here at the high school, I was very fearful at the thought that students might lose the opportunity to enjoy these activities, and I began to realize just how important they are. For me, extracurricular activities have probably been the most important part of high school. That's not to say that the academic aspect isn't important. The purpose of school is to give students an education, and it is obviously the academic facet of my high school career which has given me the honor of speaking to all of you today. But education encompasses a lot more than classroom learning. For many students, including myself, I think the most beneficial learning takes place outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I've learned many things. I've learned quite a bit about math, about history, and about science. I've learned how to improve my writing and how to express myself more effectively. I've learned how to use critical thinking skills through class discussions and assignments. All these things that I have learned will be of great use to me, both during college and afterwards, and I'm thankful to be as prepared as I feel I am to go on to higher education. But I also feel prepared in areas other than academics. I've grown and developed as a person here. I've learned social skills. I've learned about myself and who I am. And it's the extracurricular activities at Ipswich High School that have furnished me with this very important kind of learning. The activities that have meant so much to me over the last 4 years are music, drama, and community service through the Key Club and National Honor Society. Because I've been involved in singing groups and plays, and because I've gotten to help with several community projects, I've had the chance to really get to know many students I might not otherwise have gotten to know. My extracurricular activities have given me the opportunity to spend time with a very diverse group of students from all grades, most of whom aren't in my classes. I've made many good friends from among these students and have become more familiar with the student body as a whole. Thus, I have felt more comfortable here, more like I am part of the workings of an entire school and not just of a selection of classes. Through my extracurricular activities, I've also been able to explore interests and capabilities I have which are not related to academics. For example, I am an only child, and when I was little, there weren't a lot of other kids around to play with. So, to keep myself amused, I would talk to myself almost constantly. I would make up entire skits and act them out, and of course, I had to be all of the characters. When I got to high school, I thought that if I had been able to act like different people as a child, perhaps I still could. So I joined the drama program here at Ipswich High School and discovered that, yes, I still had the ability to act. Since then, I've had a great deal of fun participating in 9 plays, and my experiences with drama and with singing as well have given me valuable self-confidence and self-esteem. All extracurricular activities, whether they be sports, fine arts, student government, or community service, give students a chance to express themselves in ways they truly enjoy. To succeed academically is very satisfying, but to succeed in more personalized areas is equally satisfying. Through activities, students can choose to be active in the area or areas they like best. They can explore whatever talents they have that can't find avenues for expression in the classroom. And I can say from personal experience, this exploration provides students with excitement, gratification, and a sense of pride, both as individuals and as cooperating partners in a group activity. I would like to close by sharing a quotation from Ernest L. Boyer, president of the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching. His words refer specifically to the arts, but I believe they are applicable to all extracurricular activities. Quote, "Schools that do not make provision for the arts, even while emphasizing reading, writing, speaking, and computational skills, are unwittingly denying students access to those tools and experiences that, better than any other form of skilled training, will enable them to express the deepest concerns of the human mind and the highest aspirations of the human spirit." Unquote. As the members of the class of 1991 share these last moments before moving on to our assorted and separate futures, I would like to take this opportunity for myself and for all of us to thank the administrators, teachers, and parents who have supported the activities offered here at Ipswich High School. Because of your support, we were fortunate enough not to lose any of them during this year's budget crisis. I sincerely hope that you will all continue in your support so that our younger brothers and sisters will be able to participate in these activities, explore through them their talents as individuals, and enjoy from them the same sense of pride and satisfaction that I have. Thank you.
The class of 1991 has many qualities and characteristics that make it special. It includes distinguished scholars, musicians, athletes, and school citizens. Its members come from Europe, Asia, Latin America, as well as from Ipswich and other parts of the United States. Its members enjoy strong friendships and share that optimism that comes from ideals and ambition. It is a distinguished group. There is another fact that distinguishes the class of 1991. Back in September, on the first day of school, I shared with the class one of the more painful tasks that I, as principal, have to perform each year. Usually this is performed at the end of May or the beginning of June, when I have to tell one or more seniors that they will not graduate. that they will not graduate with their class because of failing grades in one or more of the required courses. This is, as I say, one of my more painful tasks. In sharing this concern with the class in September, I was hoping that for the first time in the 5 graduating classes since I've been here, that this would not be the case. Well, I am delighted to share with you that of all the seniors who were within reach of a diploma in September, meaning those who had sufficient credits at the end of last June, and there were 96 of them, every one of them has earned a diploma today. And I'll grant you that there were a few who were very close, but they made it. And I think that's quite an accomplishment. Before we present the scholarships to our graduating seniors, I would like to make you aware of some of the medallions, pins, medals, and stoles that our graduates are wearing. Those grads wearing a gold honor cord and tassel have maintained an 85 average for their 4 years. 8 of the graduates have been inducted into the Agawam chapter of the National Honor Society, and they wear white stoles with the emblem of the society on the front. Our top 3 students are wearing Ipswich High School medallions, as are the 2 recipients of the Charles P. McKenzie Award, the Good Citizenship Awards, and the Good Samaritan Awards. Students wearing the orange and black service medals were nominated by the faculty for their outstanding service to the high school. You'll also note 2 students for the United States Army Reserve Student Athlete Medallions. Others are wearing pins and medals they have earned at district and state level instrumental music, vocal, athletic, and co-curricular competitions. We've encouraged our student athletes to wear their letter pins for the years of participation and achievement in our athletic program. Yes, this is a class of doers and a class of dreamers. The following scholarships will help some of the class fulfill their immediate goals of further education. The scholarships that I will be reading have been awarded by local service, charitable, and civic organizations. The amounts of the scholarships vary, but each award is an encouragement to the graduates to pursue further education. We will have additional scholarships presentations to be announced by the AMVETS, Kiwanis, VFW, and the family of Cheryl Meehan after those that I will be reading. I will read the graduate's name, the school they will be attending, and the scholarships they have received. Each graduate is asked to come forward when the name is announced. Shannon Archibald. Shannon will be attending Champlain College in Vermont and has been awarded the Kosciuszko Club Scholarship for $500 and the St. Lawrence Literary Society Scholarship for $500. Shannon. Christine Arnold will be attending Marion Court Junior College and has been awarded the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300 and the Wives of Ipswich Firefighter Scholarship for $200. Ruth Berry will be attending the College of Worcester in Ohio and has been awarded the Ipswich High School Music, Art, and Drama Parent Scholarship for $750. Christopher Bocci will be attending the New Hampton School in New Hampshire. He has received the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $1,000, the Abby L. Newman Scholarship for $600, the Kosciuszko Club Scholarship for $500, and the Football Booster Scholarship in memory of David Player for $400. Chris? Robin Chasen will be attending Roger Williams College, and she has been awarded the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Robin? Rory Chenard will be attending Tufts University and has been awarded the L. Donald Phillips Scholarship for $500, the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300, the Arlene Camo Scholarship for $100, and the Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees Local 2905 Scholarship for $200. Daniel Cole will be attending North Adams State College. He has been awarded the Custy Pachelis Over 30 Softball League Scholarship for $200, the Whittier Manor Club Scholarship for $200. Dan? Robert Camo will be attending Salem State College, and he has been awarded the Ipswich Police Association Scholarship for $500. Robert? Jennifer Cantina will be attending Catherine Gibbs School in Boston, has been awarded the Joseph A. and Nellie Huckins Scholarship for $500. Julianne DeChico will be attending Salem State College. She has been awarded the Peter McPhail Soccer Award for $350, the Tiger Sports Connection Scholarship for $250. Robert Dolman will be attending West Virginia University. He has been awarded the Football Booster Scholarship in memory of David Player for $400, and the Newburyport Elks Lodge 909 Scholarship for $400. Jennifer Dorman will be attending Keene State College. She has been awarded the Ipswich Teachers Association Scholarship for $500, the Denise Caldwell Cole Scholarship for $400, the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Craig Dupre will be attending North Shore Community College in Beverly. He's been awarded the Norman L. Quint Scholarship for $100. Michelle Gallant will be attending the University of Rhode Island. She has been awarded the Kitty Crockett Robertson Scholarship for $1,000, the Knights of Columbus Scholarship for $400, the Catherine E. Sullivan Scholarship for $100. Stephen Galsamidi will be attending Bridgewater State College. He's been awarded the Norman L. Quint Scholarship for $300. Kim Gogan will be attending Southeastern Mass University and has been awarded the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Brian Gormley will be attending the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. He has been awarded the Abby L. Newman Scholarship for $600, the Football Booster Scholarship in memory of David Player for $400, the Miss Barbara James Friends of the Library Scholarship for $200, and the Ipswich Chronicle Scholarship for $150. Tammy Hohenstein will be attending the Salem State College and has been awarded the Ipswich Women's Club Scholarship for $800 and the Ipswich Youth Soccer Scholarship in memory of Craig Weil for $250. Michael Hoff will be attending the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. He has been awarded the Ipswich High School Music, Art, and Drama Parent Scholarship for $750, the Ipswich Teachers Association Scholarship for $500, and has been awarded the Chancellor Scholarship for full tuition for 4 years at the University of Massachusetts. Benjamin Hurd will be attending Bridgewater State College. He has been awarded the Peter MacPhail Soccer Award for $350 and the Francis Foster Burnham Scholarship for $600. Karen Hyde will be attending North Shore Community College. She has been awarded the Gortons of Gloucester Scholarship for North Shore Community College for $1,000 and the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Matthew Jordan will be attending Johnson State College in Vermont. He has been awarded the Ipswich Police Association Scholarship for $500. Molly Kenny will be attending Lynchburg College in Virginia. She's been awarded the Ipswich Town and Country Garden Club Scholarship for $200. Martha Klein will be attending Castleton State College in Vermont. She has been awarded the Johnny Fund Scholarship for $1,000, the Ipswich High School Music, Art, and Drama Parent Scholarship for $500, the Association of Great Neck Scholarship for $250, the Joseph I. Horton Scholarship for $1,000, the Polish League of American Veterans and the PLAV Auxiliary Scholarship for $500, and the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Duke Wen will be attending the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. He has been awarded the Ipswich Rotary Club Scholarship for $1,000, the Cornelius Thibault Scholarship for $3,000, and the Ipswich Teachers Association Scholarship for $1,000, and the First Colonial Bank Scholarship for $1,000. Brian Nikitas will be attending the State University of New York at Morrisville. He has received the John S. Bialek Soccer Award Scholarship for $500, the Football Booster Scholarship in memory of David Player for $400, the Ipswich Catholic Women's Club Scholarship for $100, and the Whipple Scholarship from the State University of New York at Morrisville for $1,000. Joshua Nove will be attending Amherst College. He has received the Ipswich Rotary Scholarship for $1,000, the Abby L. Newman Scholarship for $600, the L. Donald Phillips Scholarship for $500, and the Samuel B. Levy Award for $25. Michelle Ouellette will be attending the University of New England in Maine. She has received the Ipswich Youth Soccer Scholarship in memory of Craig Weil for $1,000, the Caldwell Nursing Home Scholarship in memory of Dolores Mastrangelo for $1,000, and the Ipswich Catholic Women's Club Scholarship for $100. Amy Poirier will be attending Bay State Junior College in Boston. She has received the Norman L. Quint Scholarship for $100. Joanna Russo will be attending Green Mountain College in Vermont. She has received the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Jennifer Saltonridge will be attending American University in Washington, D.C. She has received the Johnny Fund Scholarship for $500 and the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Ivan Sokoloff will be attending Haverford College in Pennsylvania. He has received the Ipswich Youth Soccer Scholarship in memory of Craig Weil for $250, the Tiger Sports Connection Scholarship for $250. Wayne Stables will be attending the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. He has received the Johnny Fund Scholarship for $500. Jennifer Turgis will be attending the University of Lowell. She has received the Donna E. Clapp Scholarship for $500, the Dr. Arthur J. Grimes Memorial Scholarship for $500, the Knights of Columbus Scholarship for $400, and the Ipswich Lions Club Scholarship for $300. Nathan Wright will be attending Boston University. He has received the Abby L. Newman Scholarship for $600, the Ipswich High School Music, Art, and Drama Parents Scholarship for $500. Susan Wyman will be attending the University of Maine at Orono. She has received the Ipswich Rotary Scholarship for $1,000 and the Arthur Hardy Scholarship for $300. To present the scholarships on behalf of the AMVETS and the AMVETS Auxiliary, I'm pleased to introduce George Gerard, Commander of AMVETS Post 201.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure that I present a $250 scholarship from the AMVETS and a $500 scholarship from the Women's Auxiliary 201 to Tammy Finley. Now I have another one. I have a $250 scholarship from the AMVETS and another $500 scholarship from the Women's Auxiliary for Kerry Potter.
To present a scholarship on behalf of the Ipswich Kiwanis Club, I'm pleased to present President Robert D. Wade.
Good afternoon. First scholarship in the amount of $500 is presented to Duck Nugent. The particular scholarship that Duck earned was in memory of Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, with the Kiwanis Club, demonstrated the ability to overcome obstacles, and we felt, reading Duck's application, that he certainly has done that and proven himself, and we are very pleased to offer that scholarship. Second scholarship is to Ruth Berry, and this is in honor of Jack Connors, and it's in the amount of $150. Our next scholarship goes to Kerry Potter in the amount of $200, and again, it's in memory of Jack Connors. And our last scholarship goes to Susan Wyman in the amount of $150, and again, it's from the Jack Connors Scholarship Fund. And there's one special one, although we will not be presenting it here, but John Thomas of the school department has also earned a $250 scholarship to further his education. Again, it came out of the funds from Jeff Hardy, who, like Mr. Thomas, was somewhat impaired and confined to a wheelchair in his later days. We're very pleased to announce that we were able to come up with that money for his education.
To present a scholarship on behalf of Post 1093 of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, I'm pleased to present Mr. Joseph Riley.
In keeping with our program of honoring the dead by helping the living, we have a number of youth programs. One is our scholarship. This scholarship is for $1,000, and it's based on a formula of financial need and academic achievement. This year, I'm happy to announce that the award goes to Martha Klein. We also have two other awards. The awards were set up on the basis that some student that may not have been born with the academic skills to achieve high honors still give it that 100% effort. These two awards are for the best attendance records in the 4 years in high school of a girl and a boy. The award to the girl with the best attendance record in the 4 years is Michelle Gallant. And the boy is Joshua Nave.
To present the scholarships on behalf of the family of Cheryl A. Meehan, I am pleased to present her sister Colleen Meehan and the guidance counselor, Ms. Joyce McNeil.
We would all like to express our appreciation to so many, including the principal, guidance, and classmates for your sensitivity in including us and Cheryl in very special ways, such as in the baccalaureate and the Student of the Month display. The decision for the recipients has been truly difficult. There are many wonderful students who are very deserving, especially in these economic times. We wish all of you success and a bright future. In the final decision, we arrived at a compromise and split the award 4 ways. The first recipient is Martha Klein. The second is Amanda Barney. The third is Jennifer Dorman. And the fourth is Joanna Russo. I just have a short note from my mom. She asked me to read. She couldn't be here today. I wish that I could be with you today. Even though I can't, I wanted to send my congratulations and to wish you all a beautiful and happy future. I also want you to know how very much I appreciate the caring and support many of you have given to me and my family. Please don't lose contact with us. You hold a part of Cheryl within you. You are important to me. Keep the spirit of Cheryl with her humor, her smile, and her deep joy and love of life alive in your hearts. Love and best wishes, Eileen Beach. Thank you.
Now we come to the most important part of our program, the awarding of the diplomas. It's my distinct pleasure at this time to introduce the chairwoman of the Ipswich School Committee, Cynthia A. Quinn.
Good afternoon, parents, staff, friends, and class of 1991. Close your eyes and picture yourself going through high school. Try to remember the highlights from all 4 years, the teachers you had, and the students in your classes. Look back and visualize all those details. Over the years, there were courses that you enjoyed, while there were certain others that presented a challenge. Many of you participated in sports, clubs, and other activities after school. Then, too, there were the study halls, the library, the conversations in the cafeteria at lunchtime. More recently, you had the senior prom at the castle, the baccalaureate, class day, and practices for graduation. Think back for a moment as to how you got to be sitting here as the class of 1991. You had different courses every year, various teachers, coaches, activity advisors, guidance counselors, principals, and parents. Each of these made numerous demands on you and your time. If you examine further, they were probably the same ones that supported and encouraged you through school. Today, they are the ones that are in the audience to reinforce and inspire you even more. What skills will you need as you venture forth from here? There are 3 that are most important that come to mind: self-direction, involvement, and balance. As you gain expertise, you make connections and experience personal growth. That's self-direction. Involvement means pursuing learning for yourself and comprehending the role you play in your own accomplishments. Finally, balance is the appreciation of making the effort toward your goals and reaching into new areas. Let's look at some of the characteristics of the class of 1991. Each student went through the high school with different experiences with the same students, staff members in the building. Now this class will head off on diverse paths. As you undertake more of your own, self-direction and involvement will become more visible to you. Balance is what you will need to manage it all. You will continue to improve and learn. As you develop your own plans, do so with the support of your family and friends. Look at the skills you possess and utilize them as part of your strategy. This is what happens out there, whether you are continuing your education, going to work, or entering the service. You will carry out plans that you may not know about yet. At another school or job, you will continue the learning cycle to new and higher levels of learning. Hopefully, you will reflect on your new situations, forge ahead with added difficulties and responsibilities, and develop further plans. To identify strategies for yourselves in order to handle situations in the real world means to look at where you have been and extend your skills to deal with those actual problems. In conclusion, I would like to read a very short poem written by my son called Looking. Someone stands looking in a field, wishing upon the stars. Good luck when you're looking and wishing, and congratulations. Now it's time to present the diplomas to the class of 1991.
Ruth Elsa Ferry. Joshua Bradford Nove. Lori Ann Chenard. Kristen Rose Shearer. Amanda Barney. Ellen Marie McMahon. Michelle Lee Galan. Amy Poirier. Robin Kirsten Chasen. Kim Gogan. Julianne Marie DeChico. Jennifer Tugas. Jessica Carol Abbott. Miriam Kathleen Seaver. Jennifer R. Saltonridge. Dawn D. Greenhouse. Lorene J. Cook. Bruce P. Hunt. Jennifer Jewel Dorman. Amy Lynn Saporito. Michelle Amy Camo. Jennifer Ann Vos. Joanna Ruth Russo. Julianne Nadine De Palma. Elissa B. Dorsky. Shannon Archibald. Tammy Marie Hohenstein. Duke T. Wen. Maura Elizabeth Carlin. Heather Beth Lawson. Kerry L. Potter. Martha Jean Klein. Robert W. Howlett. Kristen M. Bartnitsky. Johanna San Giovanni. Jessica Erin O'Connor. Sasha Alexandra Gauthier. Molly Ann Kenny. Stacy Ann McKay. Christine Elizabeth Arnold. Erin Colleen Clary. Jennifer Ann Contino. Joseph Richard Madruga. Craig A. Dupre. Susan Catherine Wyman. Karen Jean Hyde. Yet Dassala. Nathan Henry Wright. Jonathan Michael Gurry. Keith Andrew Bonarigo. Todd Andrew Perkins. Heidi Porter. Shiloh Poor. Ivan Cameron Sokoloff. Peter J. DuPont. Michael Peter Alexopoulos. Matthew Boyce Jordan. Brian Joseph Nikitas. Kirby Creston. Lawrence Stephen White, Jr. Daniel Todd Cole. Jean M. Matuziak. Michael H. Huff. Eric P. Elliott. Tammy Lee Finley. Marshall Ray Hickok. Michael P. Hussey. Giles Y. Vanderbogert. Robert B. Lemieux. Emil C. Anistam. Robert Allen Camo. Jared Deitch. Michelle Therese Ouellette. Aaron C. Tanney. Michael S. Russo. John Bernard Willard. Brian Patrick Gormley. Jeffrey A. Whittier. Lawrence G. Smith. Eric B. Robinson. Asata Preston Baer. Daniel G. Clements. Marcus Pendleton Wilcox. Anessa Eileen Lee. Robert M. Dolman. Wayne Robert Staples. Stephen Vincent Galsamini. Gene Thomas Tokas. James R. Hall. Christopher Edward Bocci. Benjamin Aaron Hurd. Titus Joe Masterton. Sorry about that. Robert Manson McNeil, Jr.
Would the class of 1991 please stand? I have one last request. Would you please move your tassels to the other side?